Hi there. Thank you so much for taking the time and hopping on to hear just a little bit more about Arbonne and this journey. I don't think anybody wakes up one day and says, "Hey, I want to be the crazy Arbonne lady or man." Um, but I'm going to share with you just a little bit about what this business has done for my life and just share some of the things that maybe you had no idea. Maybe there'll be some things in here that'll surprise you. And my mission and my intention as I share this information is just that something strikes a chord, and so as you have a listen, just staying open. Like you never know, because I'm going to tell you what I did not think 4 years ago that I would sign up as the Arbonne lady, and crazy is up for debate. So for those of you that don't know me, my name is Alysha Finley. I live in Lincoln, Nebraska. And a little over 4 years ago, Arbonne was shared with me. And prior to that, I had never heard of Arbonne. I didn't know what it was. You could have been talking about a can of paint brand that I didn't know about. So I literally knew nothing. And it was a girlfriend that had shared the story with me. And she started telling me what started to pique my interest was that there were not regulations as far as like skincare and makeup. And I do enjoy those things. I think they're super fun. And what she didn't know, or she may have, because she could see it on my face, was that I was really struggling with my skin. And I pretty much had been most of my life on and off. And so I was really looking for something. And I had no idea that it had a business opportunity attached to it. And so I jumped in, I tried some products, and then she said, "You do know that there's a business to this." And right away, like the hair on the dog, it started standing up on the back of my neck. And I was like, I'm not going to do one of those Arbonne things. Like, I'll host for you, but I'm not doing that. I don't sell things. I don't know enough people, all those sorts of things. And so right away, my guard was up. But what kind of got me was she shared the compensation plan. And I'll get into more of that later, but it was astounding to me because I thought it was just some little thing that you made a couple $100 and you schlepped all this stuff around. And I was so not interested in any part of that. Like, hated sales. I love people, but I hated sales. And what she painted a picture for me and a vision was that this was about educating people. It was about helping people. And you guys, I don't care what profession you are in right now. Most of us, I'm a yoga teacher, but I also was in the field of education for 10 years. And I got into that field because I love people and I loved helping people. And so whether you're a doctor or a lawyer or a nurse or a teacher or an architect, like whatever, a psychologist, my guess is you got into it because you loved people. And that's what I love. I love to be able to help people. And so I do it through this vehicle of Arbonne. And because of Arbonne, it has helped me articulate what it is that I actually love in my life, which is personal growth. Like, that is my passion. From this business, I've created a separate thing called Be Mind Body Shift, where I get to lead retreats and do things. And I may have done that somewhere down the road, but I know it would have taken so much longer. And that may not be anything that you're remotely interested in, but what I can tell you is I watch people every single day in this company start finding their passion. Some people it's children, and some people it's helping mentor and coach, and other people it's leading, and other people it's inspiring, and other people it's about nutrition. And so Arbonne has all these things that you wouldn't even expect in this one company. It's called Arbonne, and it is a health and skincare company, but it's so much more. The culture that we have in this community is unlike anything I've ever met in my life. And right now, I have a team of leaders that are literally in four separate states from me. Arizona, Florida, Colorado. It's just hilarious. And we have this amazing team, but we're not neighbors. It's not my friends and family. In fact, I didn't know any of these women before I started Arbonne. And so I just want you to think about for a moment in your own life, the question that really got me to jump into this business is, if I keep doing what I'm doing, where will I be in 5 years? And at that time, I was looking for something different, you guys. I was debating going back to teaching. I wanted to make some money. I wanted to give my husband more choices. But now my why is so much bigger. It's about helping people. It's about helping somebody I don't even know yet that maybe desperately needs some more choices and they can't work 40 hours a week. They only have 5 or 10 hours a week, but they want to make an income that could be a 6-figure income. And you can do that with this business. And I know that sounds crazy. And I'm not going to tell you it happens overnight. And I'm not going to tell you don't have to put effort in it. You do. But I'm going to tell you of all the things that are possible because of this business. So that's a little bit about my journey. And I've been in it for 4 years. We are building a nation right now of amazing leaders. And so if you're not familiar with Arbonne, because I had no idea what it was, and whether or not this is for you, because right now we are in the social marketing world and there are many of these companies. And I think what sets Arbonne apart is, one, the culture. The community that we have of inspiring leaders is absolutely amazing. You will never meet kinder men or women than who are in Arbonne. And what Arbonne means is beautiful tree. And it is such a representation of what this company stands for, because the roots are our culture. It's what we lay the bed of everything we believe in this company. And then the branches and the leaves are all these consultants, and we're all different and we all bring something different. And that's what we want. We don't want the same. We want different people and different skills and lights and energies to spread their joy with the world. So a little bit about Arbonne, the actual company, is it's a vegan company, and it started around 1980. It's been around almost 40 years, you guys. It was vegan before we even knew what vegan was, and before anybody even cared what vegan was. We're gluten-free, non-GMO. We don't put any synthetic fragrances or dyes or anything into our products. So we are scientifically based, meaning we test everything that we do to make sure that it actually works. Because I think the thing out there now is, like, we see these words natural and organic, but then sometimes we feel like they don't work. And so everything is science-based and tested. We double-blind study everything and test the results. And so I think that's something that really sets our company apart. We have everything from skincare to makeup to hair care to nutrition. We do a clean eating program, which is what I get so passionate about, is really helping people with their health. I mentioned earlier, I've started a personal growth business, and part of my passion is really getting people to see that whatever is happening on the outside, it always starts on the inside. And that's what this company believed. And it was so amazing to find that alignment. Arbonne also has really high standards as far as what they do and don't do. So the thing where my girlfriend was telling me about these products, in our skincare and cosmetics here in the US, there are whopping 13 ingredients approximately that we don't allow into our skincare and makeup. In the European guidelines, around 1,300, and we're even higher than that, with over 2,000 things that we ban, that we will not allow in our skincare and our makeup, which is just showing you the degree of the company. You want to be able to read the labels and what's in your products and know what's safe and not safe. It comes down to the education piece. The whole brand is based on the principle of being pure, safe, and beneficial. So pure for our family, pure in what is going into our body, safe because everybody can use it. We have baby care. So many babies out there that it's hard to find good things that can go on your little baby's skin. And why does that even matter? Because what goes on your skin, your largest organ, gets into your bloodstream within 26 seconds. And I didn't know that. And I've been putting things on my face that, like, we're trying to help acne, and then all of a sudden I'm putting toxic chemicals in my body, which is a really bad thing. And then you start having gut issues and all these things. So that's a little bit about the whole heritage. We're a Swiss company. We have a global business, meaning that we're in several different markets. We're in the UK and Canada and Poland and New Zealand and Australia and the US. So you don't have to just build your business here. You can build it anywhere with a smartphone and a computer. The difference of, like, what is network marketing, because this is the one that really scared me, you know, that the people sometimes still say, although it's not as much anymore, the whole it's a pyramid scheme, which are illegal, just to wipe that out. But it's not a pyramid scheme. It's literally a referral-based company. So instead of somebody paying for advertising like online or doing a commercial, we are like the commercial. We are the brand. We become the brand. So it's like you're an ambassador. I'm an ambassador of Arbonne. I share what I love. And the most amazing part to me that was what, like, gets me goosebumps literally and excites me is I turned something that's an expense for me, my makeup, my skincare, my nutrition, all those things that cost me money, I turned that into an income. And instead of buying them at Walmart or Target or wherever, I now buy from my own store and I get paid for it. You get paid to buy what you already were buying, but you were just paying money for it. I also get paid for referrals. So if their friends love it and then they tell a friend and then that friend does it, and then I get paid for that too, which is amazing. So you make a commission on everything that you sell. And Arbonne's different. We're not counted on heads. So people will say to me, well, how many people are on your team? I'm not paid on heads. I'm paid on products, which is just like any other company. So I'm selling just like any other company. But instead of trying to sell something to somebody, I'm passionate about educating them. And if it's a fit for them, awesome. And if it's not, I hope that I've just given them some knowledge that will help them as they decide what other things could be good for them. But the part that sticks for me, you guys, is the part that you can make an income out of something that's an expense right now, and you teach and train other people how to do that, and they make an income doing that, and all of a sudden you start changing the world. So what's cool about a network marketing is it's just like a business. So if I teach and train 3 other people to do what I do, and we each work 10 hours a week, I also not only get my commissions for what I'm doing, but I get overrides for what they're doing. So then I'm paid again. And at every level in Arbonne, there's only 4, but at every level, you can get a bonus on top of that, which is, again, amazing. A third way to get paid. And at the 3rd level, you actually get one more bonus, which is your Mercedes bonus. And I'll go over that in just a little bit. So if you're thinking about maybe would I do a network marketing company, the thing you want to really think about that's key is that it's a consumable product, meaning that you eat it or put it on your face and it goes down the drain or it goes in your mouth. Because if it doesn't, and I'm selling knives or jewelry, which is amazing. I mean, I got this from, oh shoot, can't remember the name of it, but it's a jewelry company that's supporting a girlfriend. It'll come to me. And that person, I mean, I don't need jewelry again. I mean, I'm gonna like it and want it, but it's not consumable. So it's not like I'm gonna run out of it, other than my own want to have some more. But if I'm taking a protein powder or I'm using a face wash, I'm gonna run out of that. It's gonna go down the drain. And every time somebody reorders, you get paid on that. Okay, so not only are you getting paid to use your own shampoo, but now I'm getting paid to have other people use their shampoo and reorder their shampoo, if that makes sense. So consumable product is key. Timing and trend of this company, you guys, I think there's no one like Arbonne out there, and here's why. There's amazing skincare companies and nutrition companies and all those things. Arbonne has both, and we approach it from the inside out on educating people. We have the 2 biggest industries in the world, skincare and health, in one company. And they work, you guys. We teach people how to make it work and make it into a lifestyle of being healthy from the inside out in a pure, safe, and beneficial way. The ability to be able to leverage your time. I make money sometimes when I'm sleeping, meaning literally like when I wake up in the morning and if I log into my computer and I'm like, oh, Steph just ordered $200 of product. I got paid for that while I was sleeping. I mean, where does that happen? There are times in my business where maybe I've had a really busy week with my family and my kids, and all of a sudden I can't do as much Arbonne. I still have customers ordering. I still get paid. Like, where else do you do that if you don't show up? Like, you don't get paid for that. And the marketplace demand. I mean, obviously everybody's into vegan and gluten-free and all of those things. And Arbonne was doing all those before anybody else really realized that they were the way. Like, it was the way, and that was the vision of the founder. So there are 4 levels in our company. And the first level is a district manager, and you can get there in about 1 to 2 months. I mean, it takes some longer, but it's about $250 to $500 a month. And that is like, some people might be shoe money, but for a lot of people, that's a car payment. That's daycare for your kids. Like, that's a big deal. If people had an extra $500 a month, for some people that could change their life if you think about it. And you're getting there in 1 to 2 months, putting 5 to 10 hours in a week. That's it. The second level is area manager. And at this level, your business becomes willable. So you actually, if something happens to you, your family can keep getting the checks after you pass away, which is, I mean, gosh forbid that ever happened, but how amazing is that could even be. And the average range there is between about $1,000 and $4,000. You guys, that replaces my teacher income like that. And I'm working 5 to 10 hours a week versus doing that, which is 40. And the most beautiful thing is you build your life first and you put Arbonne around it. For most of us, we're working and then we're doing everything else around work. This is the other way around. I mean, how great is that to be able to say, I've got so-and-so's dance and this going on, and so all that's going to happen first, and then I'll put Arbonne around it. I mean, you guys, it's amazing. The regional vice president is third, and that is where you get the white Mercedes. So there's a cash bonus that comes where you can pick any Mercedes you want, and the average range there is 4,000 to like 15 plus up, and I'm talking a month. I'm not talking a year. For all these, that was 500 a month, and that was 1 to 4,000 a month, and that was 4,000 to 15 plus thousand a month. Okay, and then the top level is national vice president, and the average income is 22,000 a month, 6 figures. So this is life changing income. And so if you have any interest, or if this has struck a chord with you at all, and you just start to think to yourself, what if? I mean, that question, if I keep doing what I'm doing, where will I be in 5 years? It just thinking about that for a minute. And there's nothing wrong with if you're loving where you are, but if there's just an itch on your heart, it's not like you're going to wake up and go, please sign me up. I mean, maybe you do. Like, I have to do this, but it's not that Arbonne is your passion. Arbonne can become a vehicle to pursue whatever passion you want in your life. It can be anything. And so you probably see yourself in one of 3 places right now. You're like, get me some of those products because I want to try whatever's going on there. I want to try some of that. So trying some products. Step 2 is I want to try some products, and maybe I even want to like host something and just kind of hear a little bit more content where I can actually see some products and feel them and check them out. And then the third space is I want to do this. I want to build a business. And you guys, you can start this business for $49. It's not a mortgage decision. It's like, oh, $49. What did I buy for $49 lately? I don't even know. Like a pillowcase cover or a foundation. I don't even know, which I got paid for. But for $49, you start a business, you buy some products that you're using, and you share it with other people. That's what we do. And obviously we're in the social marketing world, and I think there's a really intelligent way to do that. It doesn't have to be those annoying posts. That is not who we are, and it's not what we're about. And I think it's really what sets Arbonne apart is that first and foremost, we care about people. We want to educate people and help them live their best life possible. And so if anything I've said has interested you or piqued your curiosity whatsoever, I would love to chat with you more or chat with the person that shared this with you. And we hope you'll just have an open mind. So thank you for listening and have an amazing day.